Hey folks, it's your buddy Mike Messier. It's a Sunday morning and I'm shaking my drink here. This is the shake that I put together. It's protein powder, it's peanut butter powder, it's all types of wonderful, even good old fashioned hemp protein powder, and it really packs a wallop. So I thought I'd do a little morning rant, which is not really my style. Uh, the thing with this shaker cup is that you don't need a metal ball in it, so you can just the dynamics of the cup are aligned so that you get a nice shake from gravity or whatever the fuck. I wanted to do a little rant today, and I will do it. You know, I have a person that I know that has been talking for probably over a year, maybe 13 or 14 months, about how he wants to do a YouTube channel. And he's going to do a YouTube channel about an interest of his, which is actually pretty cool interest, and he's going to get 3 or 4 million viewers, and he's going to get all this money, 3 or 4 million subscribers, and he's going to do a video, a half-hour video every week, and he's put together the money. He's definitely thinking about the money he's going to earn. Now that's all great, and I've encouraged this individual. Yeah, go for it. I think it's awesome. Great idea. And I've asked him, hey, what type of camera are you going to use, and are you going to edit, or are you just going to do free form? What are you going to do? What's the name of your channel going to be? And this person's provided a few answers, but it's been over a year, and he hasn't filmed one video. He hasn't filmed one video for this YouTube channel that's going to get 3 or 4 million viewers. Now, for anyone that's been paying attention over this worldwide situation we've had for 14 or 15 or 16 months, YouTube viewership is going through the roof. So this has been a great time to start a YouTube channel or anything. Myself, I started writing the books that I have now on Amazon during this time, because with making films, you need a lot of people. You need collaboration and meetings and auditions, and it's not really been safe to do that as much, right? So I think I've been making pretty good use of my time. But one thing that's been a time sucker for me is listening to this other person talk about all the things they will do, want to do, are going to do, but haven't done. And I just think about other people I've known in my life, and I'm not perfect either. Obviously, I've had some plans that haven't come together, and I still think about those things. I still wonder if I can salvage any of those projects. But I've known people for decades that have talked about the movie they're going to make, or the book they're going to write, or the place they're going to live, or the music they're going to compose, or the business they're going to start, the thing they're going to say. And I just wonder if they do anything towards those goals at all, rather than just mill them about in their mind. And I wonder if there's a place in people's imaginations or minds that they go to where they do accomplish these goals. They have like an alternate universe where all these things that they want to do and see themselves doing, they've done or they're working towards, and they kind of live in that space. And the person that you see milling about in front of you, doing things that maybe that's not really their first choice, that's just like the shadow person. That's just the shell, the container of the organs of their body, that might as well be donated to science at that point. So a little heavy thoughts this morning. um, but I wonder if calling out people on these lies is even worth it, to confront someone and say, hey, you know what, you've been talking about this YouTube channel for a year, you've been talking about writing this book for 10 years, you've been talking about making this album for 15 years. Where's the product? Where's the work? Where's the outline? Where's anything? I wonder if it's even worth confronting people with that question, or if that is just cruel. It's cruel to confront people that really don't have a game plan and don't have an actual idea of how to get started, or the motivation. The motivation is to talk about it but not to do it. You know, I mean, I've talked many times about people that start movies that don't finish them, and all the choke points that can happen. You can have an idea for a movie, but you don't write it down. You could, you know, write down your idea, but you don't actually write a log line or a synopsis or an outline for a script. You could do that, but not write the script itself, which is a big process that a lot of people don't appreciate. You could write your script, but you could just let it sit there. You could show your script to a few people, and if they don't like it, you could kill your dream. Oh, people didn't like my script, so I didn't make my movie. It's a good excuse people use often. You could actually get a script you're satisfied with, and then start to film something. And when things don't work out perfectly, you can say, well, we tried. It didn't seem to be what we signed up for. We filmed some stuff. It wasn't that good, so you could film and just quit halfway through the filming. You could film the entire movie, whether it's a short film or a feature film. You can film the entire thing. And here's a huge one that I've discovered. You could not finish the editing or even start the editing. I mean, how many movies, my film friends will know, how many movies have you been featured in on camera that were filmed and everyone had a big, great time, but 2, 3, 4, 5 years later come and go and there's no finished film? That's a lot. A lot of projects that die like that. You could actually get the movie start to edit and quit halfway through. You could blame your computer, your computer drive. I've seen that happen. I've seen people make a completed movie and then they say, well, I didn't have the computer file or the hard drive or something happened and the computer's in a basement somewhere and I don't want to get it. And next thing you know, that computer in the basement just manages to sit there for fucking years and no one's bothered to find this movie that's been done. I've seen that happen to good movies too. You could finish your movie, send it to one or two festivals, they reject it, and then you get your butt hurt and your feelings hurt and you stop sending your movie to festivals. You can make one good decent movie that people like but never make another one. So these are all the things that I've seen happen. I've seen it happen more than once where people allow either interior voices or exterior voices to destroy them or to squash them. That happens. But for the person I'm talking about this morning and the situation I'm talking about this morning, they haven't even gotten to that point. It's just theory. It's just magical thinking. I'm going to have 3 or 4 million YouTube subscribers, but I'm not going to film one video since I've discussed it. Happens all the time, folks. I just see people who make up fucking visions in their mind, stories in their mind. They want to share it. They'll take the energy to share that information. They'll take your energy to pitch you their dream, and maybe they want you to do it for them, but they will not take a step in the right direction at all, or any direction. So these are the lies we tell ourselves. It could be other things. It could be people trying to lose weight. I'll go to the gym tomorrow. I'll get a membership on January 1st. And that's the oldest cliche in the book, right? Is the January gym rush. You go to a health club in January and you see all these people in there, and then by March, 25 to 50% are gone, and then by April or May they're all gone. And then you might get a little fluster towards the beginning of the summer because those people that haven't come to the gym for 4 or 5 months are suddenly back trying to get those beach board abs. All these things. So it's a Sunday. Some say it's the Sabbath, some say it's not, and it might be a day of rest. But I would encourage everyone, whatever your goal is, whatever your thought is. A friend of mine out there is just fighting anxiety, and he's really accomplishing a lot. He's out there doing things now that a week ago he wasn't doing because of anxiety issues, and he's doing quite well. So I mean, that is a huge improvement. It's exponential improvement from where this guy was a week ago. So that's something to be proud of. So I just have learned in my experience that some people are just going to talk about stuff and not actually do it. And some people are going to do stuff and maybe not talk about it so much. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. It's a Sunday. And you get the whole week to fuck up, but you get the whole week to make something happen. And I encourage you all to do it, just like I'm going to start doing stuff too. Have a nice day. Subscribe to Mike Messier YouTube channel. I'll see you later.